Namaste, beautiful souls. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, here to bring you another message from Spirit. This is a general message. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. And if you have found this reading, there is most likely a message here for you. Stick around till the very end, because the messages may be just a little fragment of the overall reading, but you'll know when it's meant for you. So whatever brought you here, let's hope that you find the answer you are looking for. Okay, so the intention of this reading is, what does your significant person want you to know? We're going to start with the Lover's Oracle. Now, this could be for soulmates, karmic relationships, twin flame. It just depends. Again, take what resonates and leave what does not. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you. Enjoy it. Okay, so this is... Sorry about that. This is all about how they're feeling about you. There is that magnetism, and twin flames are very magnetic. So they're feeling that pull. They're feeling that soul seduction. There we go. There's the image. So I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to pull some tarot. I'm going to use the Light Seers Tarot for messages from your counterpart. And then I'll clarify with the Totally Zen Out Journey. And then I'm going to pull some romance oracles. Sorry, my Frenchie is barking at the washing machine. So what your special person wants you to know. This could be twin flame energy. I'm getting this is twin, usually it's Tuesday is a twin flame Tuesday energy. So twin flames coming through. Page of Wands. This is kind of some passionate, Six of Cups. There's that soulmate energy. King of Cups, yep. Lots of cups. They're feeling deep in the emotions. The King of Cups is not usually very expressive. They're more action-oriented. Kind of their love language is demonstrating love through action. But they are feeling a sense of longing, that magnetic, seductive pull. And this feels like Divine Feminine is just kind of in her divine essence, her soul sovereignty, her spiritual power. And that is pulling the Divine Masculine in. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. See, she's like in her sovereignty. She's like doing her thing. She's doing her. The Divine Feminine is doing her. Remember, this is energy, not gender. Divine Masculine is kind of sitting there like, okay, how am I going to deal with this? I'm feeling this. I'm trying not to show it. I'm trying not to let it irritate me, but it is irritating them. They miss that connection. They miss that intensity of when there's that embrace. It's kind of like nobody else fits like the twin flame energy. And they're just like, I'm not quite sure what to do, but it's almost like they're just agitated. There's an agitation. Four Swords. Definitely, this is a connection that is in separation, probably hasn't had communication for quite a while. I'm not getting cards of communication here, but I'm getting a sense that there is a deep, it's kind of a stirring in the soul. But they haven't cognizantly acknowledged that. It's the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like they're observing. I'm getting an observation energy, but they're doing it from a distance. They're kind of seeing the divine feminine energy as being like, oh my gosh, she's got everything she needs. She doesn't need me. And I'm getting a feeling like there's some financial issues with the divine masculine, so there's a competition energy here. There's definitely not communication. So this is for a connection that is not in communication. But what the counterpart is feeling, what they're going through right now is, it feels like they're having somewhat of a financial issue, like a drain on their finances, and they don't feel as though they are on the same level financially as Divine Feminine. Divine Feminine has her abundance. She seems to be financially secure, whereas the Divine Masculine still is, I'm hearing hemorrhaging money. But there's that, it's almost like they're keeping an eye on you. The connection is definitely front and center in their soul. They're kind of like trying not to think about it. But their higher self is like, yeah, this is something you're probably going to have to deal with. It's kind of like a no escape energy. There's no escaping the acknowledgement. And it's like there's some resistance. They're just kind of trying to ignore it. There's a Magician. Trying to work on manifestation, trying to get themselves in a financially solid position. Three of Swords. Could be a breakup. That's why they're hemorrhaging some money. And maybe that's why they're not talking. Nine of Swords, yeah, definitely. Three of Swords, Nine of Swords energy is there's some sort of situation that is unsettled. There's could be a divorce with the finances. They're just kind of like keeping to themselves, not displaying a lot of emotion, not putting their business out there, not, so this is what you may be seeing. They're like not calling you saying, oh, by the way, we finally ended and, I'm just working on my finances right now. They're embarrassed. There's this embarrassment energy because in comparison to the Divine Feminine, they just seem to be, they just don't have it together. They don't want you to know that. So they're hiding that from you. What they want you to see is, hey, it's all good. It's all good. But it's not. It's not. Seven of Swords. Nine of Cups. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we have Three of Swords, Three of Pentacles. This feels to me like, it feels like they want you to know that they've seen you overcome. We've got the Nine of Pentacles, we got the Nine of Cups. They feel like, there's a part of them that's really proud of the Divine Feminine because despite everything she's been through, she's overcome it. And she's really been forming some new relationships that are benefiting her. She's had some soulmates come in that have been helping her. And so there's an energy of like, yeah, I see that and I'm proud of that. And that makes them even more, that makes the Divine Feminine is more magnetic. The Divine Feminine energy cannot be magnetic when it is needy, clingy, codependent. It's only magnetic when the Divine Feminine is in her sovereign energy. And I feel like that's what they recognize is that Divine Feminine has gotten to that place, and that's pulling them in, but they're almost like, you know, they don't want you to know what they're going through because it makes them look inferior and weak. That's the energy I'm getting. What does the Divine Masculine want the Feminine to know? Okay, I've got the Five of Swords in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles, kind of a new start. Okay, I'm getting it now. And then we have the King of Pentacles in the challenge position. Okay, so what the Divine Masculine wants Divine Feminine to know is that they realize that they've been in this situation, this relationship, this karmic relationship, or they've made some decisions that have sabotaged them in this connection. And part of that is how it related to the Divine Feminine. They made some pretty poor decisions where the connection is concerned. They know that. They know that they've sabotaged themselves, they've sabotaged the connection, and now they're clearing that karma and they want a new start, but they're trying to get their finances in order because I'm getting a very heavy Taurus energy here. It's almost like they just don't feel valuable. They don't have a sense of self-worth because of their diminished finances. Okay, Three of Wands. They know that there's a certain expectation. I mean, the Divine Feminine is in her power, in her Empress energy, in her divine sovereignty, and the Divine Masculine is not in his Emperor energy. He is not really thriving. And so approaching the Divine Feminine from that energy is only going to make him appear diminished and needy. And he does not want to be seen that way. Two of Swords. Bottom of this deck, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, so there's a struggling and juggling energy. There's an imbalance. They don't feel that they're equal to the Divine Feminine in this energy, and that's why they have been quiet. Let's pull from the Romance Oracle, The Eye of Zen by Jennifer Walker Zen. Just saw the card Healing. Nurture, hope, and safe. Okay, there's deception on the bottom. Things are not as they seem. Watch out for dishonesty. I don't feel like it's dishonesty. I feel like it's a perceptual issue. They don't want the Divine Feminine to see them the way they are because at this time they are trying to self-nurture. That's what this Four of Swords is. And it's not lost. A positive, favorable outcome is still possible. But they're at this point feeling like, you know, Divine Feminine doesn't really need me. And they're used to being needed. Their ego thrives on being needed. They're not in a position to provide, so they don't feel that it's safe for them to approach because they feel as though the Divine Feminine is going to be judgmental and they're not going to be able to provide anything of substance to her. There is an expectation that they will have at least gotten themselves in a stable situation, and this is not stable. Look at how these letters are all in capital. They do not feel that it is safe for them to reveal their true position. So there's a deception, and it's more not a malicious intent deception, it's a masking, it's a cloaking technique so that you don't see what's really going on. Okay, that's the message that I have for you today. I hope it helps. Please like, share, subscribe, and leave a comment. I love reading your comments. I try to respond to each and every one if they show up on my notifications. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Namaste.